and welcome to yet another exciting edition of the Property Show, your one-stop show on home solutions. Reflecting on 2017, indeed it has been a hard year, yet very exciting for the show. We visited outstanding new neighborhoods, great locations, not forgetting our bi-monthly signature bus tour. The accessory spot brought countless ideas, adding style to your space. One of our other great achievements is the home ownership segment. This has continued to inspire many to get onto the property ladder.
All the beautiful estates that we see in this world, in this country, did not just start the way they look. So see the future 10 years, 20 years from now, and start owning those properties.
Start and don't stop. Start where you are with what you have. Just start.
Wow. And what about our experts? They've kept us abreast on the emerging trends.
The best thing is, before you get into any dealings with a developer, ensure that he has a track record.
The beauty of buying off plan is you get significant discount.
This show is dedicated to our viewers, our partners, stakeholders, and Kenyans at large. You have kept us going. Asanteni sana. Sit back, relax, and enjoy best properties we have featured this year. As always, there is something for everyone. The real estate industry has continued to thrive with opportunities across the whole property spectrum. One opportunity seen as the next frontier is alternative building technology, transforming this stage. We kick off with a project designed using alternative building technology, La Casa luxury apartments. Let's have a look.
Alternative Building Solutions is changing the face of the building industry. With new technology from National Housing Corporation, many developers are embracing the EPS technology. La Casa Luxury Apartments is an exquisite, modern, and elegantly designed project developed in technology partnership with the National Housing Corporation and consists of 2 bedrooms conveniently located in the serene Olekasasi area just before Ongatarongai. The development is an ideal smart investment that offers convenience, safety, style, and comfort. Accommodation includes spacious lounge opening to the balcony, wide windows to allow in natural light, open-plan kitchen can be customized to suit your preference, granite tops and a provision for the cooker, fridge in the kitchen, utility area, first bedroom share a common bathroom, ensuite master bedroom with inbuilt wardrobes, ceramic tiles with a wooden touch, and wrought iron.
La Casa Luxury Apartments is actually an exquisite, modern and very elegantly designed project. Basically now it's in 2 phases. We finished phase 1 last year and it's basically occupied. And just right next here we are now doing phase 2. We broke ground in February of this year. These are basically 20 units of 2 bedrooms, and we have 2 flavors of 2 bedrooms. So basically La Casa is a project where we are trying to give some very lovely and stylish units at some very reasonable prices. For phase 2, we have some additions, and it's basically we have taken a lot of input and suggestions that we got from our residents in phase 1, and we have incorporated them in phase 2. And basically, we think we've really outdone ourselves in phase 2.
Another technology spearheading the changing face of living spaces are container homes. What is it all about? Let's find out more.
The Mojapod is a mobile prefab structure made from a shipping container. It can be a starter home, home extension, guest house, studio, office, or a retail store. The Mojapods can be combined to provide more living space. There are 2 models, the Moja Premium and the Moja Fundamentals, being 40 feet and 20 feet container respectively. A 20 feet shipping container can be utilized as a retail space, a guest addition, an office, or a modest home or cabin, or studio bed-sitter. The 40 feet shipping container can host a separate bedroom and a larger kitchen and bathroom. There are different options you can choose to allow the pod to respond to your needs. This varies from furniture, appliances, outdoor covered deck extensions to off-grid energy and waste management options.
We also featured a product with the potential to bridge the housing gap. Easy to make interlocking blocks. Let's see how they do it.
Interlocking bricks reduce the amount of material required to make the block without compromising on its strength and stability. The structural stability and durability of interlocking blocks is much greater than that which is offered by timber construction. Another benefit is that, unlike timber, interlocking blocks are immune to termite and other insect damage.
Interlocking blocks comes in as an alternative method for offering low-cost housing to the different kinds of environments in the country. Using a skilled technician operating at optimum capacity, the production of interlocking blocks per day using one machine is 400 blocks a day. There are different kinds of interlocking blocks. They are sand-based, soil-based, and clay-based. But for the clay-based, you'll have to use a kiln to heat so that you can stabilize, because you do not use sand nor cement. But these interlocking blocks use sand, cement, and the soil. The machine used to create interlocking blocks is originally from Makinga Industries, and they have designed the machine in that the grooves are already in the machine. Once you fill up the machine with soil and the mixture that you've done of the ratio that is approved and press, it is done manually because the blocks are quite small. Thus the compressive strength of a person can only manage one block at a time, thus producing the 400 in a day. Quality assurance in interlocking blocks is key. Thus you'll have to generate several ratios and produce the blocks so that you can test and see if the block is hard enough after the 14 to 21 days of curing. After that, you can decide on which ratio is workable. And this is done by hacking the block by the panga in the middle. Thus, you'll determine the compressive strength. Interlocking stabilized soil blocks save on costs, save on time, and provide a good finish as good as the normal stones. And the house is durable and very aesthetically appealing when done right and done using a professional.
like about alternative building technology, they are cost effective. They give you a wide choice of finishes. They also save on time. Plus, with interlocking blocks, unlike timber, the technology is immune to termites. This year has taken us to counties away from the hectic city life. We feature another interesting house in the beautiful land of Mwiga in Nyeri County. Let's have a look.
Located west of Mount Kenya is this eye-catching property 25 kilometers from Nyeri town. The property is surrounded by wildlife and spectacular views. The property comprises of the main house, a guest house, tree house and rendezvous, a workshop and staff housing. The main house comprises of large living room with open fireplace and an adjacent veranda, a spacious open-plan kitchen with access to the laundry and store, ensuite guest bedroom, ensuite master bedroom with bay windows and sauna. There are several living areas both indoors and outside, including a barbecue and pizza oven. Salient features include a shaded carport, swimming pool, underground generator house with 3 generators, water tank with a capacity of 265,000 litres. The property is in close proximity to Mwiga airstrip.
We also discovered a new gem in a close-knit community with absolute privacy, Bamboo Villas. Let's take a peek.
Bamboo villas are stylish residences that retain the value of peaceful living while being conveniently close to shops, schools, transport zones, and the airport. These 4-bedroom homes are perfect for a family and reflect on the personality and taste of those accustomed to the best quality design, finishes, and lifestyle. Located in Ruiru, off the Eastern Bypass just before Kamakis, 700 meters from Thika Superhighway. Accommodation includes spacious living area, high ceiling, clad in unique ceramic floor tiles, inbuilt kitchen cabinetry, sizable visitors cloakroom, 4-bedroom ensuite plus, inbuilt wardrobes, and DSQ ensuite. Salient features include gated community setting, electric fencing, and 24-hour security, huge underground concrete water tank, generator, solar water heaters, biodigester for wastewater, cabro-paved walkways, and ample extra parking with 2 designated per house.
For families looking for a peaceful environment, excellent architecture designs with a city vibe, then Green Park is the place for you. Let's take a peek.
Located on Stony Athi, directly off Mombasa Road, Green Park Estate is only a 50 minutes drive from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and 5 minutes from Mulolongo town, where one can find all the major banks and shopping amenities. Green Park Estate, which is now on its phase 5, consists of picturesque homes, highly secure gates, good roads, great recreational facilities, and exclusivity. The perfect community to raise up your kids. The houses come in 4 different design types: quarter villas, bungalows, maisonettes, and super bungalows, all stylishly and elegantly built with refined finishes. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, spacious open-plan kitchens with a separate pantry, doorway area with provisions for washing machine, entry hallway with a visitor's cloakroom, master bedroom ensuite with a sliding door leading to the balcony. Beautiful bathroom cabinets, a bathtub, shower, vanity sink, spacious wardrobes, large windows, ensuite, detached DSQ. Salient features include water filter system. Each house has its own private garden and the backyard of approximately 7 by 12 meters. Cabro paved private parking spaces for 2 cars, lush gardens, kindergarten, academy, clubhouse, a bar and restaurant, convenience store, facilitates shopping for basic household items.
Lastly, can you imagine a one-stop lifestyle where you live, work, study, shop, and even play all in the same location? You'll find that at Crystal Rivers. Let's have a look.
Located only 25 kilometers from Nairobi CBD on the Mombasa Dual Carriageway and only a 10-minute drive away from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Crystal Rivers is the ideal living space for you and your family.
Integral parts of the Crystal Rivers experience is realizing your home ownership dream right at the edge of the city. Here you choose between 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses or the well-designed 3-bedroom apartments. Crystal Rivers give you the luxury of living close to all amenities in a far from ordinary location. Accommodation for 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses includes private garden, spacious lounge area, kitchen opens to the dining area, all bedrooms are ensuite with walk-in shower, working spaces, DSQ accessible from outside, and master ensuite with 2 wardrobes and bathtub. Salient features include stone wall topped with electric and razor wire, CCTV cameras, common gate, carport for 2 cars, independent access to the mall, swimming pool, gym, jogging track, backup generator for common areas, solar water heating, well-manicured gardens, biodigester, and riverfront views. Crystal Rivers Mall ushers you into a world of unsurpassed retail variety and quality. With 3 levels of premium shopping experience, the mall is home to more than 100 local and international stores. The bustling mall is the heart of the unique Crystal Rivers experience and set to be the destination to be and be seen at. The mall has been designed with security in mind and offers 3 secured entrances onto the main retail level, with parking for over 700 vehicles on the lower ground level and upper ground parking deck. Get ready to shop, dine, work and play.
Buying a home can be a daunting process. At First Avenue, we guide you through the whole process, from finding the right property, financial options, to the exchange of legal contracts, and finally, getting your home. Visit our offices and let's get started. With the last-minute festive season rush, one of the questions asked is, where does one find an ideal getaway spot? Look no further. Miyang Resort is an exclusive development equipped with ultra-modern facilities, whilst the backyard has all the fun, beauty and adventure of a country resort.
The objective of the Miyang development is to create a high-quality, fully serviced environment with a range of activities intended to attract visitors all year round. The development has a dry stone perimeter wall on the frontage with an electric fence. Each compound has a swimming pool, a children's play area, an outdoor barbecue garden area, and wild manicured lawns. A central common parking with pathways leading up to the villas, accessible either on foot or using golfing carts provided by the management company. Ample green spaces to be enjoyed by the residents. A restaurant designed to offer high-quality services to residents and visitors. Owners have the option of turning in their villas to be managed by Falcon Heights Management Company. The residents will enjoy water parks, nature trails, and a sports center offering basketball, swimming, tennis, a spa. The site has a 2-acre training and event square that can host weddings, social and corporate functions, camping, outdoor training and sports activities such as jogging, cycling, horse riding and nature trails. A fully functioning organic farm employing responsible agricultural practices with an aim of becoming an agro-tourism destination. Miyang constitutes of only 20% building footprint, leaving the remaining 80% as natural space.
Miyang Resort is designed to make the most of this holiday season with a range of activities, creating an inviting and relaxing experience. We are taking a short break. When we come back, catch Telkom, the accessory spot with pop and color, tips on getting onto the property ladder, plus much more. Don't touch that dial.
Introducing the Freedom Data Bundle, the only data bundle that gives you free SMS, free WhatsApp, and free Telkom to Telkom calls. Dial *544# today and experience real freedom. Telkom, moving with you.
Welcome back. The sleeping giant Telkom is back with new identity, new strategies, new values, plus customer-centric products. Let's get insights on this journey. Let's talk about Telkom. Why did you rebrand? And what should Kenyans be expecting?
Well, first is a legal issue. We had to rebrand because when Helios bought the stake from Orange, we had an agreement with them that after a certain period of time, we would rebrand. But the most important reason is that we wanted to restart the company with a new strategy, and therefore with a new strategy, a new brand with the new values attached to this brand. This is why we made this effort to rebrand completely the company.
And what milestones have you achieved so far?
So the launch of the new brand was just not a brand, just a brand. It was also a new network. When we relaunched, we launched 4G. We also launched with a much more densified 3G networks. So we increase our, we double our penetration in 3G, as well as in number of sites. So 50% more sites all over the country. That's the first thing we did. Second, obviously, we launched new products. As you can see, we launched 4G for free. We also launched WhatsApp for free. Exactly. Thank you. I'm guessing you're a customer.
Yes, yes.
Which was very important for us to give a new products to the market. And third, obviously, on distribution, you now see our brand, which is much more vibrant.
More visible.
It's more visible and more vibrant.
Actually, very vibrant.
Thank you. Thank
you. And from where you sit, how has the market received the new brand?
So the brand has been very well received. The products also have been very well received. Now the challenge for us is obviously we need to deliver on all the expectations of this brand, and this is what we are working really hard on to make sure that there is a brand, but also values that people can feel and trust.
And affordable products as well.
That's a key piece of our strategy to deliver very good value, especially on the data, and that's the central piece of our strategy in mobile.
Telkom is taking us very far, very far. I think the journey has been a long one. As you know, Telkom obviously was a fully government-owned business, and then sometime in the mid-2000s, they decided to sell off some shares to Orange. We are now owned by Helios, and the journey has begun towards becoming the second most important telecommunication company in Kenya. So that's the journey. We've just begun, baby steps, but we're excited about the fact that a lot of existing clients and new clients are saying we're doing the right things at the right pace. And so, yeah, we know it's going to get great.
Once you rebrand, you may leave some people behind, but some people go along with you. What are you doing to get everybody along?
Believe me, just like the slogan says, we're moving together. The old clients, the ones who stayed because they believed that the company could rise up again, that we could take our rightful place in the telecommunication industry. The new clients are people who are saying, yes, we've been waiting for you. A fresh, new, energetic, passionate brand. Somebody who will come and not take advantage, not overcharge us, and give us great data. We're going for number one in data provider.
You've had it. Telkom is ready to move with you. Visit any of their outlets and be part of the move. One of the interior design outlets that brought pop and color is Nassim Interiors with unique and exotic furniture line. Let's see more.
Nassim Interiors is a Kenyan-based upscale furniture showroom. We offer unique furniture that is both industrial, modern, exotic, urban furniture. And we specialize more on both home and also office furniture. And we also advise our clients on how to design their houses. That is, we offer interior design services. What makes us unique is we bring trendy furniture that is recognized both globally and also here. And we also offer what is not available for Kenyans. We noticed what we have, no one else has this. So we decided to go an extra mile to bring something that Kenyans need. So whatever we have is totally different, very unique, high quality and top end. So we advise our clients or people who have eyes for design to visit us and they will be satisfied.
And how do you make your entryway functional, cozy, and welcoming? Let's find out.
And today I'm doing the entryway. So I just want to show you which idea I went with. As you can see already, the colors of the wall are a very light shade of orange. So what I decided to do here was, just go with the color instead of repainting or doing something else. And also I'm sure you can see this brick motif going on the side. So there's nothing much I wanted to change. I just wanted to go with the color basically. It's contemporary, yeah. So I went with the color of the walls. So we have a coat rack here, and also you can put your scarves, hanger to put your coats. There's the handbags you can put on top. You don't want to go sit down and then you have to keep pushing your bag to the side so that people can fit into the seating space or anything like that. So when you come in as a visitor, you just leave all your keys, your bag, whatever you feel you need to offload. Over here we have a mirror. You need to look at yourself as you're coming in, so I thought the mirror would be a great addition, as you're walking in, just to see. And this is it's called a console table. It can come in any shape or form or design, by the way. So I chose blue, of course, to go with the blue, orange, brown color scheme. And over here we just have a couple of portraits. Of course, you can always put anything on top of your console table. As you can see, I have some books and a candle and some portraits. You can always have a small table lamp if you'd like, and maybe a small potted flower or plant beneath, or boots, or whatever can fit that space, whatever you feel is working for you. Yeah.
Lastly, the glam world of coffee table ideas. Coffee tables have become a must-have in modern 21st century homes. It is a place to set drinks, stash magazines, or display fun decor. If you're wondering where to begin, let's break it down to size, shape, material, and design. Size should always come first. You'll want to ensure it fits your space perfectly. With a large seating arrangement, a big coffee table, or a pair of matching tables, keep focus off one large piece of furniture and allow your eyes to move around the room with ease. It's recommended pay attention to scale and avoid extremes such as too big or too small in comparison to other furniture sets in the home. Secondly, shape plays a major role in the overall look and feel. A round shape encourages guests to gather around, while a square table works well in unifying different seating arrangements. On the other hand, you can also use unique coffee tables with lift tops for additional storage. The accessory spot is where you get countless ideas on how to spruce up your spaces. It's also where we connect you to our interior design partners who can hold your hand as you transform your spaces. Let's hear some interesting home ownership stories. onto the property ladder can be a daunting process. This segment is where our guests share their interesting stories and inspire us. Last week, we visited a couple who started their home ownership journey in their early 20s. Today, we hear the final chapter of their intriguing story and what's next for them.
The advice I would give a young family planning to own a home is number one, is to plan. Number two, is to look for good partners. If it's owning a home, look for a credible company to purchase the property. Yes. When it comes to the service providers, let's say the architect, the engineer, also look for people and ask for referrals, the work they have done before. At least by the time you're starting, you are sure you will get a good product at the end.
For me, I look back at what we did. We started our home ownership journey. She was 22 years. I was also at my early 20s, 24 years, and we started the journey of home ownership. We would have looked back at our small salaries and said it's impossible to own a home. And that is possibly maybe what people look at. But when you put your aspirations, your dreams, and you work towards achieving them, the dream becomes true. So for me, my advice is for people who are young, start now. And also look for places that will give you value. The advantage of being young is also you have many more years to live. So if you look out for good places, they will evolve. All the beautiful estates that we see in this world, in this country, did not just start the way they look. So see the future 10 years, 20 years from now, and start owning those properties.
Catch up with a homeowner with an interesting take on renting and mortgages.
For starters, I would never have borrowed against my home to start a business. It's really, for me, was the beginning of the end. So you've worked so hard, you've bought, I had bought my first apartment and then I'd sold that, I'd bought a second place. I had a little bed sitter that I knew, I had a tenant, but then I went into business and I borrowed against, I took a second mortgage over those homes in order for me to raise the money I needed for my business. So 2 lessons for me from that is one, don't borrow to set up a business. And I think anybody who has been in business and is successful today will tell you, if you're a startup, don't borrow at all. Grow your business slowly. But if you have to borrow, do not borrow against your home. Grow organically, grow your business slowly. What I did is I started a business and I took a second mortgage on my home, what they used to call a covering bond, to raise the money to secure the financing I needed for my business. It was new and everything, so no history.
It was just a dream then.
It was a dream.
And a beautiful
And I can
dream.
tell you, irrespective of whether that business is earning a single cent, within 45 days of you signing on the dotted line and drawing down on that facility, you have to repay. So you need the patient capital, either from a venture capitalist or whatever you want to call them, friends or your own savings, because the banks are ruthless. If that business does not work, what have you given as security? And remember, you're also paying more on that mortgage because it's a second mortgage. So you're home. So the business, for whatever reason, very many things outside our control didn't work. And so I lost the business and I lost the homes. That was painful. Your home, like I said, is it's your haven, it's your space, it's your little castle, and that's where you go when everything is, falling apart. And then that goes as well. So it was a very, very difficult journey. And today when I talk to people, I tell them, don't borrow. What can you do differently? And even now that when I started my practice, I said, I am not borrowing a cent. You start in a small space, work whatever, build your capital, move to the next space.
Do you deal with fear when starting the home ownership journey? My friend Carol answers these questions.
Do not hesitate. That's the advice that I would give to myself at 30-something years. Do not hesitate. Go for it, because time is money. And the longer you wait, it'll cost you in some way, shape or form, whether it's in interest rates, whether it's in a higher cost, whether it's, just inflation, things change. So get on, do it today. Pick up the phone, sign it. Because usually I find a lot of people say, I'll wait for the market to change. I'll wait for things to calm down. I wait for the bubble to burst. We've been waiting for that bubble to burst for a while now, haven't we?
And the bubble hasn't begun.
And it hasn't, yeah. So the question I have is, if you had gotten in, say 3 years ago at a property that was worth, say 40 million then, now you're probably looking at the same thing, 70, 80. And, so do not wait. Get on with it. Providence, financial planning, sacrifice, and making a plan. You can always make a plan. So my parting shot, Nancy, is the following. I saw this quote on Facebook yesterday, and it's a quote from Iman. She sends out words of wisdom. Iman does. Start now. Start where you are. Start with fear. Start with pain. Start with doubt. Start with hands shaking. Start with voice trembling. But start. Start and don't stop. Start where you are with what you have. Just start. Wow.
Do you have an interest in home ownership story and would like to share your journey? Just call on us and I'll be at your doorstep. Thank you for watching The Property Show. It's been 5 years since we started this amazing journey. Unbelievable. And we've continued to grow and evolve. From the first episode, you let me into your homes and spaces. And most importantly, you spread the word about the show to your families, colleagues, and friends. And for that, I would like to say thank you. Let me also thank our partners for being part of this journey. The experts who have kept us abreast on the emerging trends. Interior designers who have brought pop and color with countless ideas on how to spruce up our spaces. The amazing homeowners who have not shied away from sharing their stories and insights on how to get onto the property ladder. Lastly, my KTN Home and Property Show family, you have been the best and you have made it happen. Asanteni sana. In 2018, we are open to conversations on turning your dreams into reality. We will also be unpacking affordable turnkey solutions. Watch this space. Thank you, Kenya, for making The Property Show the one-stop show for all things property. I wish you a happy new year and a successful 2018. May God bless you. See you next Sunday. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.